I don't think it's in the spirit of the game, if you like.
But it's almost comical.
And we would well, from my perspective, I'd like to see South Africa win. I think they deserve more out of this tournament than what they've got so far.
If they do, deservedly second place ahead of Denmark?
I think they're a better side than Denmark.
Yeah.
Entertainment-wise, I would prefer to watch South Africa than this Danish side, certainly.
Okay. Well, it's a moment of truth for South Africa. They have not won a World Cup game as yet. Of course, this is their first World Cup. They are newcomers to the world of football for a long time on the outer because of the political system in South Africa. But this is their big moment. It's Saudi Arabia versus South Africa. After the anthems, our commentator will be Paul Williams.
Lights of Group C meet in the final group match. South Africa are in with a chance of grabbing some of the limelight, but they must win convincingly here against a Saudi Arabian side that has no points and no goals in a disappointing France 98. For the South Africans, Willem Jackson is the only new face thanks to the sending home of Augustine. Sean Bartlett keeps his place in attack alongside Benny McCarthy, but South Africa's main problem is team morale. The player-coach relationship is stretched to the absolute maximum. Well, the caretaker coach, Al Karashi, has made some positive changes. A three-man attack with Al Mahalel and Thinian introduced to give Sami El Jabbar a hand with Al Kalawi's suspension. He'll stick with just three at the back as well. Radical changes, brave changes, and a very volatile camp. The referee today is from Chile, Mario Sanchez Yante, in charge of the match. And also the new change for Saudi Arabia is a new captain. the number 15, Finian, has taken over from Fuad Anwar. So at least Al-Qarashi not afraid to make some changes and introduce some ideas of his own, and Saudi Arabia certainly need that. But both camps are in such disarray behind the scenes. There's so much going on, you could create a soap opera for at least several years on television, but I'll fill you in with just some of that as the match goes on. Philippe Trousseau, the coach of South Africa, up against Al-Qarashi today, the caretaker coach of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, of course, sacked Carlos Alberto Pereira after the 4-0 defeat by France, but not just Pereira, 9 or 10 of his entourage as well were also given the bullet. Clean broom through the Saudi Arabian backbench. The last chance for Saudi Arabia to save some face here in France 98. They're yet to score a goal. In fact, between them in this tournament, these two sides have conjured up just one goal in 2 games. Well, South Africa are down but not out just yet, though they do need help from France if they're to squeeze into the second round. They need to overcome a 4-goal and a 3-point deficit to Denmark.